Welcome everyone to our breaking new ground ceremony here today at this amazing property, home of the South Coast LGBTQ Community Center. I'm Tracy Wells, the Events Committee Chairperson for the network. We invited you here today to see our vision and future plans for our community center. Everyone, please welcome our President of the South Coast LGBTQ Network, Andy Pollack.
Thanks everybody. I don't think anyone recognized me with a suit, so that's probably a good thing. Today we make a monumental step towards our goal. With the assistance of everyone in this place and those who aren't here, we're moving forward to a dynamic, out and proud way.
Today we are breaking new ground for the LGBT community in the South Coast. The South Coast LGBTQ Network has started something. I think it's something big, and we need all of you gathered here tonight to help us finish the job. So I hope you'll join us.
When I grew up, there wasn't much support. I feel that this building will give support to the kids that desperately need it and those who are in a bad place. It'll send a message to everyone that they're not alone. And I like to thank the older generations that I would like to thank as well for paving the way for this to be here and for it to be available for the youth, for kids like me, and for kids to come.
My role today is to talk about a couple of guys that made a big difference in our community. John and George Lipsky. John and George left my wife Beverly and I with the enormous honor and responsibility to distribute their estates. We know that it can be well used by not just the network, but other organizations who are committed to really ending homophobia, ending violence against LGBTQ folks, and really making a welcoming space for everybody in our community. And in John and George's memory and spirit, I'd just like to thank Rebecca and Andy for carrying on the work. Tracy, you've done an incredible job with developing all kinds of events. And quite honestly, it's so nice to hear young people speaking out, thank you, as well as old friends that I've seen involved in many different struggles over the years. So thank you all very much. John and George would be very pleased with what's going on.
I'm reminded that we're standing on the shoulders of giants, people like John and George, Liz and Bev, that went before us, people who had vision, people who were generous, and people of action. They are the people that came before us, and today we take another giant step forward. Today we enter a new phase. Yesterday for me was not a remarkable day. It was a day that I won't remember. And tomorrow I'm not expecting a big epiphany. Sorry, to use the Episcopal word. But today will live for 100 years. When people look back on this day, they will remember what we did here today. I want us to think about that. We will mark this day as another step towards enabling our brothers and sisters to live freely, safely, and joyously. This building will be a visible and tangible symbol to the community of our pride and our commitment to the most vulnerable among us. And simply, it will be our home. Thank you.